Greetings, Evil Boy Genius here. It's me and Connor again. I'm laughing, and this is in extremely poor taste. I'm sure that I'm laughing, but if you don't laugh, you fucking cry. You'll see what I mean in a minute. I'm looking at an advert by a certain council, and they're saying, excuse me a minute, do you know a business who could offer someone with autism a job? As part of Autism Awareness Week, it's actually Autism Awareness Month, we've been shining a spotlight on adults and young people with the condition and educating Northeast businesses about why it makes good sense to employ them. Find out more, including what to do if you could offer training or employment opportunity at URL. Now, that's great. I think anything we can do to promote awareness of autism and encourage businesses to employ them, even though it does require a bit more work for them and in terms of environment and culture, I think that's a good thing. Because this isn't about diversity or being inclusive. That's not my bag. This is actually about it's in businesses' rational self-interest to employ autistic people. Because if you get us in the right places, we are fucking awesome. Okay, we can bring a lot to a business. But if you want us in things like customer service, you're probably not really looking for the right, looking for a different person. In the main, not everyone. I mean, I'm sure there were some autistic people who are great in customer service. But for the most part, nah. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with what they've got planned. And if I look at the website, I've got one gripe about it, which I'll come to. Basically, follow the link and it comes to this website. And the big fucking mistake they're making, and it's a mistake to me, and this tells me with beyond any reasonable doubt whatsoever, this entire page and campaign has been put together by neurotypicals. They keep fucking referring to us as people with autism and person with autism. Everyone's different, and we each make our own choices. But I have yet to meet a single one autistic person who prefers to be described as a person with autism. Every single one of us I've spoken to or communicated with in any way has always said they prefer to be referred to as autistic. Because, like it or not, it is part of our identity. It's not all we are, but it's an integral part of what we are. And we are not suffering from a disease or some extension, some added thing that has grown onto us. It is part of us. It's the way we're made. Okay, so we are autistic. We are not people with autism, as if it's a separate thing from us. Now, that's how I see it, and it's how every other autistic person I know sees it too. There may be some out there who don't, and if you're in doubt, ask. Okay? But please don't presume to tell us how we should refer to ourselves, because it's really fucking annoying. But that aside, the real fucking clanger is this. The real clanger is this. You can see it, can't you? They've got a picture of someone, right, on a laptop. And this person, quite clearly, has fucking Down syndrome. Now, the two can be comorbid. There's no question about it. You can have people with Downs who are also autistic. There's no question about that. But that's not what they're doing here. I would bet my left bollock on this. They've chosen someone who's got Downs and looks a certain way because they want someone who looks disabled. They want someone who looks like they've got autism. Now, again, this fine fellow is a perfectly decent example of someone who's got Downs. Okay? But autistic people don't look like anything. Well, they do. They look like this. Okay? And they look like anyone else walking down the street that you see. There is no physical characteristic defining autistic people in the way they look. There just isn't. It's not like Downs or dwarfism. Okay? It's not like those at all. There are no physical characteristics. So I get what you're saying. I get why you're doing it, and great. But please, it's fucking patronising to us and patronising to people with Downs. And it's fucking insulting to everybody. Okay? One of the things, there are three things you can say to me that invite a fucking throat punch. One is, everyone's a little bit autistic. Two is, you must be high functioning. And the third one is, you don't look autistic. Well, those are three stereotypes, and this kind of thing does not help dispel that stereotype at all. All right? So, anyway, what's the business connection here? Nothing really, except just know what the fuck you're talking about. And when it comes to business, I do know what I'm talking about, autistic or not, okay? Now, in fact, in many ways I know better, because if you want your business to be different from every other business and to make more money, less work, less hassle, fewer headaches, and make it in different ways by breaking out of societal and cultural and business norms, okay, and defying industry standards and conventions to make yourself stand out, then you need someone who thinks differently. And there is absolutely no doubt at all, I think differently from your average NT. Isn't that right? That's right. So, if you want a different perspective, PM me. That's me, not him. PM me. I'm going to arrange a time to talk. 15-minute brainstorm, won't cost you a bean. Could change your life and business. All for the better. In the meantime, I think we're out of here, aren't we? We're out of here. Yeah, we're out of here. We're out of here. See you later.